Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Atiku tells Buhari, asking Nigerians to stay at home is not enough. They also need money to survive. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has called on the presidency, Buhari's administration, to tour the United States way by giving palliative measures to ease the pain of Nigerians who he said should live at home on daily income from their daily hustle. Atiku, who recommended the government's efforts for taking proactive measures such as issuing stay-at-home order, has shut down non-essential markets and other places of mass gathering, while also giving guidelines for social distancing. Also noted that a large percentage of our people do not have the financial capacity to withstand long periods of self-isolation and even lockdown. He said, as the coronavirus pandemic ravaged the world, I applaud the various efforts Nigerian state government has put in the proactive measures to combat COVID-19, such as issuing stay-at-home order and shutting down non-essential markets and other places of mass gathering, while also giving guidelines for social distancing. However, we must accept the fact that most of the Nigerians public have no sustainable source and ready form of income. A large percentage of our people do not have the financial capacity to withstand long periods of self-isolation and even lockdown. It is therefore incompatible on the federal government and state government, and it should be proper to provide palliative measures to the Nigerian people by enabling them to survive, even as they abide by these necessary measures put in place for their safety. At an approximately 30 million household or thereabout, the government should devise monetary value of about 10,000 naira each as a supplement for foodstuff to each household, among other palliative measures, with no one left behind. It is thus the time for the National Assembly to reconvene in an emergency session, perhaps by teleconference in line with the measures of social distancing, to legislate a suitable package act that will cater for all Nigerian citizens. I also call on all mobile telecommunication companies in Nigeria to urgently develop mobile money platform so that the government can reach the unbanked with financial assistance. I also urge this telecommunication firm to offer each of their 100 million mobile phone lines in Nigeria free credit for at least 1,500 naira per mobile line, so that Nigerians who show solidarity and subscribe to them will feel their sympathy, or for those who just want information can be reached and can call the nearest available health facility or even an ambulance service, as the case may be. I commend all individuals and corporate organizations who have one way or the other provided some form of relief for the Nigerian people. In essential, this is what makes Nigeria great. When we help each other at such critical times as this, irrespective of our differences, I further call on more cooperative and individuals with capacity to assist the public in these trying times. I further call on cooperative and individuals to assist the public in trying times as this. Therefore, I want to say to the Nigerian public, be rest assured the government will do something to aid facilities for relief package for the general public. Well, Atiku Abubakar, well spoken, well done for speaking in such great measure and capacity. I want to say here that it's a very good words of advice. And like you said the other day, that you are the one who have been encouraging Buhari to do the right thing. So we want you to also facilitate and make sure that this right thing, this suggestion come to pass. You cannot ask people to stay at home when you have not provided for them. In the United States of America, in the United Kingdom, and other great nations, when they ask people to stay at home, there are packages for relief to make sure that the citizens and the people survive and are well looked after and do not feel the pain of what is going on. So Nigerian government, this whole thing that has happened has showed the extent to which this government has failed. I can tell you many people thought Buhari was a good savior to Nigeria economy when he was elected in 2015. But along the line came corruption, the same corruption he said he was fighting. Oh, Nigerians, how corruption is depth and deep within the DNA of Nigerian politics. That even an Abuja hospital cannot treat her own patient after 12 billion has been injected into it. That same 12 billion will fetch how many states standard full capacity hospital of all the necessity to be able to treat any kind of disease in the world without traveling outside the shores of Nigeria. But yet, like we know, the very few will want to make this like it's a basicness, it's a privilege to have healthcare. Healthcare is a right of every Nigerian, despite all the oil money. See what Buhari's wife said. He said the person of Abba Karim, he takes the money, every money that has been put into the health sector, he puts it in his private fund. And yet Buhari is fighting, Buhari is really fighting financial crime in the community in Nigeria as a whole. So who are we deceiving? He uses the EFCC as his own watchdog to fight those that are not with him. Abba Karim is always by his side. How come Aisha Buhari, you are totally in cognizance and aware of this, and have never mentioned it to your husband, that Abba Karim has been stealing from the nation. He has not even paid the salaries of doctors and nurses and has not equipped the hospitals as he should. Why should he equip the hospital when the person of Oshomole commissioned a hospital in a Benin City with no equipment, just the building? And guess what? Buhari still commissioned it. He told Buhari that the equipment, the facilities, and all this to be used in the hospital on the high sea. I guess many people are still waiting for the delivery from the high sea. So what are we talking about? It's all the same 10 and 10 pence. They all assist themselves to facilitate themselves to be rich and help themselves to loot Nigeria. They only say they are fighting corruption when it is not in their place, when the people that they are fighting corruption with, when it's an enemy, when they want to whip the dog, then they say they are fighting corruption and they put it on some few people to make it look like somebody has done what should not be done or what they have not done. Buhari came into government saying there was no such thing as fuel subsidy. My dear, he has not stopped paying it. He has started paying it since he came in. He's still paying it, and we continue to pay it until 2023 when he's out of presidency. So who exactly are we deceiving? Who exactly are we deceiving? COVID-19 has showed the extent to which Nigerian government has failed and has brought so many things to light. Can we say for sure now that Buhari's government has been a scam all along? No wonder he's been alleged called Jubrim of Sudan, because he cannot even address his own people. The Senate has to speak. Nigerians have to speak on social media when every leader of the world. Did you watch the news? Putin, Russia, he came as well, wore all his regalia to assist the people and to serve, to make sure that the population is safe. So Nigerians, you can see to the extent to which Buhari's administration has really and truly failed. The money they said they were borrowing, they were going to collect in the other time. Remember the $22.2 billion they wanted to borrow again to increase Nigerian debt. That's the Senate deliberated, and before you know it, they approved on it. What was that money meant for? What was that money supposed to do? That money has been put on a hold because, as we are speaking now, nobody has time for that. Nobody. Everybody's looking after the health of their nation. Everybody's looking after her people and are not concerned about borrowing anybody money now. To be a shame that Nigerian government cannot even look after our people in the health sector because it has never been a priority. Who knows that such a thing will happen? Well, it shows that it's a failed regime. Thanks for listening. Please leave a comment concerning what Atiku has said. Don't forget to thumbs up, like, and subscribe. God bless you. Bye.